Yeah. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. It's all about who is pushing you. And not only who is pushing you necessarily, but your mindset and how you take on challenges. How do you challenge yourself every day? How do you challenge yourself every day when information is brought to you that you didn't expect, information that you didn't expect is brought to you by a reliable source? It's the best way to say it, all right? So this weekend, I ran on Saturday. If you keep up with my videos, you know I run with this group called the Palm Beach Road Runners, and the head of the group, the president of the organization, is a guy named Dave, who has run tons of marathons. I believe he's actually scheduled to do a marathon in London in a couple of weeks, right? So I was telling them about the half marathon that I have that I registered for on April 8th, right? I was telling them about that half marathon that I got coming up. And he responded by explaining to me, you know, the Blue Heron Bridge. The Blue Heron Bridge is actually a part of your trail, right? And now I'm still fairly new to Palm Beach, so again, I don't know the streets like that. I'm not, I don't have all of that information in my head. So once he said that, I remember I had an appointment at the Toyota dealership, and to get to the Toyota dealership, you have to pass Blue Heron Road from where I was coming from, and then I caught a glimpse of the Blue Heron Bridge and what it's all about, and just saw as I'm driving, and I saw how steep it was and stuff like that, and in my mind I'm thinking about having to run it. Having to run it in a few weeks, right? So this morning I decided to take a different route. Sometimes I'll go down Congress, come up 45th, and then come back up Military, and then meet up at this LA Fitness, and then go. I usually get in the pool after, or get into the jacuzzi after something to recover and things like that. So I decided to take a different route, and I went down North Lake. Took a right on A1A. And then as I'm running, there's times I've taken that route and I've just gone down A1A, come up Blue Heron, and then come up Congress, and then that'd be my 10 miles that I make right there. So today I decided to go down Blue Heron, and as I'm running, I'm reminded about the information that Dave shared with me about, the Blue Heron Bridge is part of your route. So I was like, you know what? Damn it, while I'm running, I just, instead of taking that right on Blue Heron, I took the left on Blue Heron just to run the bridge, because I know it was going to be part of my route. And again, here's what happened. This is where I want to get you guys to. I saw other members of the Palm Beach Road Runners running that route, because they meet every morning, and Tuesdays they meet on that Blue Heron Bridge. And the reason I'm bringing all of that to your attention is because, again, in order for you to establish a solid network, in order for you to get where it is you're trying to get to, you got to get yourself around people that have been there. And not only can you just take in information, you got to apply the information that they give you, because that's when people start appreciating you. That's when real connection starts to happen. That's when real action starts to happen. That's when real things, real relationships, and real business deals get done. Is when someone like Dave can see a video like this and say, you know what, I did. He might not even remember the fact that he told me that, but now that I put the video out there, it's going to be something that kind of reminds. He's like, yeah, I remember, actually I mentioned that to him, and he applied it, and then he goes and runs the bridge. And my goal at this half marathon is to at least place. I want to come in number 1 overall. I really believe I could do that, but the goal is to place at this half marathon. All right. So again, these are the things that you got to be having in your mind day to day when you're going out and you're chasing greatness, because at the end of the day, I know for a fact that's the only kind of people that have kept up with these videos, that keep up with my world, and are even somewhat interested in the things that I'm all about. All right. So again, as I always tell you, the main website to dive into all of this is makeyourmove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. It is your one-stop shop for your teamwork and self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.